Hello everyone, it's Lola here again, and today in my kitchen we are going to be making beef jollof rice. Yes, dinner tonight is jollof rice, so I thought I should show you how I'm going to put all this together. So let's get started. First, I have my bell peppers, tomatoes, onions and garlic in this pan, and what I'm going to do is just to go ahead and brush this with some olive oil. You want to give it a generous amount of olive oil coating because this will be going inside my oven and I'm going to be roasting this. Trust me, roasting your bell peppers and your tomatoes before cooking your jollof rice is going to give another depth of flavor to the rice. I want you guys to try this and let me know what you think about it. Alright, so this is going to be going into a 425 degrees preheated oven right now. Here is my beef. I already cut it into chunks, and this is 1.5 pounds. To that, I'm going to be adding my herbs. This is rosemary. You can also use thyme. I'll also be using some seasoning powder. Seasoning cube will also work for that. Black pepper, salt, and curry powder. I'll now go ahead and mix everything together. I want the seasoning to coat all the pieces of meat. I'll now be setting this aside. Here's my bell peppers and onions. This has been roasting for 20 minutes and this is the outcome. I've left this for a while to cool down and now I'm just going to go ahead and blend it. I'll be dropping all the peppers and tomatoes inside my blender, and I forgot to mention that I also used habanero pepper. I used one today, but you can use to your taste. You can use 2, 3, or as much heat as you can tolerate. Also, I'm going to be blending 1 ginger root together with this. I'll be adding just a little bit of water to this to ease the blending process. Here we go. To get things started, I'm going to add a tablespoon of cooking oil inside my pan. Any good cooking oil will work for this. Once the oil is hot, as you can see, I'm going to be adding my beef. I'll be adding my diced onions, bay leaves, and my minced habanero pepper. Just go ahead and mix everything together again. And I'm going to be covering this, then I'm going to be leaving it to cook for about 10 minutes. This has been cooking for 10 minutes now. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to go ahead and add a cup of water to this, and I'll leave this to cook for another 10 to 15 minutes or till the meat becomes really tender. So here we go. My meat is all done. It's soft and it's looking really good. Right now I'm going to go ahead and drain the water and set the meat apart. And by the way, I'm not going to be discarding this stock. I'm going to be using that to cook my jollof rice. It's so good. I'll be adding 6 tablespoons of oil to my pan, and I'm just going to wait a little bit for the oil to get hot. Okay, my oil is hot. In goes my beef. I just want to brown the beef a little bit so that it can become a bit dried. So once the first side is browning, we're going to flip to the other side. And I'm also going to brown the other side for, let's say, a minute or 2. The beef is well browned. I'll just be taking them off the heat. I'll be draining them on a paper towel for some time before I use them. So with my remaining oil, I'm going to be adding some sliced onions. You want to go ahead and cook this until the onions become really soft and tender. Here we go. The onions are well softened. So I'm going to go ahead and add my tomato paste. This is 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and this is going to allow the rice to come out with a bright red color, and it's going to also add, its own flavor to the rice. But before I add my sauce, I'll be frying the tomato paste for a little bit, just to get rid of that sour taste that comes with it. As you can see, my tomato paste is well fried. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my blended peppers. Look at the blended pepper sauce. It's really thick and nice, bright red color. I'm not going to be frying this for a long time because, as you know, I already roasted the bell peppers. So I'll just go right away to season my sauce. Here's my black pepper, paprika. I'm using smoked paprika so it can add a little smoky taste. That's my seasoning powder, curry powder, thyme, and some salt to taste. So go ahead and mix everything together. Let's go ahead and taste it at this point if there's any need to add additional seasoning. Alright, now my sauce is ready. I'm going to go ahead and add my rice. This is washed rice, and today I'm using basmati rice. You can also use, any rice of your choice. However, when you use any rice, bear it in mind that, different rice cooks at different times. So you cook the rice at the appropriate time you're supposed to use to cook the rice. So all I'm doing right now is just stirring the rice inside the sauce. I want the rice to be fully coated with all that beautiful sauce. Now this is the time to add our beef sauce. Mix that in. I'm going to first cover it up with my foil paper. Then I'm going to go ahead and cover it with my lid. And this foil paper is going to, prevent any heat escape from the pot. However, I'll first leave the heat on high. After the rice starts to bubble, immediately I'm going to turn it down to low. Then we are going to steam it until it's fully cooked. Here we go, guys. Oh, this smells so good. Our jollof rice is all done. Look at that. It looks so good. Can you see how well separated my grains are? This is a perfectly cooked jollof rice. But before we go, I like to add some butter. This is totally optional, but trust me, it does enhance the taste of the jollof rice. I'm just going to go ahead and wait a little bit for the butter to melt. And one more thing we are going to stir in is our beef. Remember, we made this fried beef the last time, and voila, we're done. I wish there's something you can use from the screen to just smell this. It smells amazing. So I have to leave you here, guys, because my family cannot wait to devour this. And as usual, all the ingredients you need to today's recipe can be found in the description box below. And don't forget to click on that subscribe button plus the bell button beside it so you can get notified of every of my posts. Until next time, I'll talk to you shortly. Enjoy.